Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving right into how you can stop losing invisible money and start earning what you actually deserve. We are tackling one of the absolute easiest wins in personal finance, and we're framing this as a step-by-step tutorial for absolute beginners. We're talking about setting up a high-yield savings account. It literally takes 10 minutes, requires absolutely zero change in your daily behavior, and it can make you hundreds of extra dollars every single year. Let's get into it.
Consider the stark contrast between the absolute pennies that big traditional banks pay you compared to what online banks are offering right now. If your money is just sitting at a major institution, a Chase, Bank of America, or Wells Fargo, they are likely paying you somewhere around 0.01% to maybe 0.05% interest on your savings. Meanwhile, the absolute best high-yield accounts out there are currently paying up to 5%. It's a massive, massive difference that most folks just don't even think about. To really put that into perspective, let's look at the actual math. If you have $10,000 sitting in a regular, traditional bank account right now, you are earning just one single dollar per year. Yep, just $1 for letting the bank hold on to $10,000 of your hard-earned dollars. It's almost hard to believe, right?
But if you move that exact same money into a high-yield account, it suddenly earns $500 a year, completely risk-free. You haven't done an ounce of extra work, you haven't taken on any risky investments, you've simply moved your money from an account paying you $1 to an account paying you $500. So here's our step-by-step roadmap for today's explainer. Number 1, the wake-up call. Number 2, HYSA 101. Number 3, choosing your bank. Number 4, the 10-minute setup. And number 5, beginner mistakes.
All right, starting with section 1, the wake-up call, losing invisible money.
See, with inflation running around 3%, your money sitting in accounts paying a tiny fraction of a percent is literally shrinking in value every single year. You might check your bank balance and see the exact same number staring back at you, but what that money can actually buy is actively decreasing. You are losing purchasing power simply by doing nothing. It's basically like keeping your savings in a leaky bucket.
Let's scale that up a little bit. If you have $20,000 saved up, the difference between a traditional bank and a high-yield account paying between 4% and 5.5% is up to $1,100 extra a year. Just think about that for a second. That is essentially a free vacation, strictly just for switching banks. It's just money left on the table.
Moving right along to Section 2, HYSA 101, safe, secure, and high earning. So what is it? Well, a high-yield savings account, or HYSA, is exactly like a regular savings account. It's really not some complicated investment vehicle. The only reason it pays dramatically more interest is that these are offered by online banks. Because they don't have the massive overhead costs of running expensive physical branches on every street corner, they just pass those operational savings directly to you in the form of higher interest rates. And honestly, the most reassuring part for beginners, because I hear this question literally all the time, is about safety. Your money in these top accounts is completely government protected. They are FDIC insured up to $250,000, exactly like the big traditional banks. And yes, absolutely, you maintain total access. You can withdraw your money anytime you need it.
Okay, section 3, choosing your bank, the top 5 options.
We've narrowed down the absolute best choices, so you don't get paralyzed by having too many options. We've got Marcus, Ally, UFB Direct, SoFi, and Discover. Each one caters to a specific kind of saver, from offering the absolute highest rate to having the best mobile experience. So let's look a little closer at these. First up, Marcus by Goldman Sachs is our top pick overall. They consistently offer one of the highest annual percentage yields, or APYs, currently sitting around 4.5 to 5%. Plus, there are absolutely zero fees and no minimum balance required. It's an incredibly clean and simple interface. The only thing to note is that it is for savings only, meaning there's no checking account or debit card. But as a standalone hub for parking your savings goals, it's the gold standard.
Next up, if you're an absolute beginner, Ally Bank is our top pick. Why? Well, because they offer a full checking account alongside your savings, which means you can manage all your daily money in one fantastic app. They also feature these brilliant savings buckets where you can visually divide your money into specific goals, like a vacation fund, a down payment, or an emergency fund, all inside one single account. Plus, they offer 24/7 customer service and zero minimum deposits. Now, if you are purely chasing maximum return, UFB Direct consistently sits at the top, offering around 5.15 to 5.25% APY with no monthly fees. If you want a more premium feel, SoFi Bank gives you the best mobile experience, automatic savings vaults, and they even offer cash bonuses when you set up direct deposit. And finally, if you have a larger balance, say over $50,000, Discover Online Savings brings the incredible peace of mind of a decades-old trusted brand alongside top-tier customer service and zero fees.
Section 4. The 10-minute setup, step by step. This setup process is ridiculously fast and painless. Step 1, just go to the website of the bank you've chosen. Step 2, click Open Account and type in your basic info, like your name, address, and social security number. Step 3, link your old checking account so the two systems can actually talk to each other. Step 4, hit Transfer. That's literally it. Your money starts earning higher interest immediately. Most accounts approve you instantly online, and there's absolutely no credit check required. It really is that fast.
Finally, Section 5, Beginner Mistakes.
Look, the absolute biggest mistake is simple laziness. Just leaving your money in your old account because switching feels like a chore? It's costing you hundreds a year. But on the flip side, mistake 2 is chasing rates. Don't stress over tiny fluctuations and try to switch banks every single month. Just stick with the top-tier account for stability. Also, make sure you don't lock up cash you need to buy groceries tomorrow. And lastly, you have to know your numbers. Log in today and check what your current savings account is actually paying you. I guarantee it's probably lower than you think.
So to solve that daily cash problem, here is your golden rule. Keep a 1 to 2 month buffer of living expenses right there in your regular daily checking account to pay your bills and buy your groceries. Once that buffer is full, take all the rest of your money and sweep it into that new high-yield account so it can really work hard for you. This 10-minute setup is genuinely one of the easiest, zero-risk financial wins you can ever execute to make hundreds of dollars more per year. So as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with this provocative thought. Now that you see the real numbers, what is stopping you? And more importantly, which bank are you choosing today to complete your 10-minute switch? Get out there, set a timer, and go get the interest you actually deserve.